Hey, from behind I kinda look like Batman. Oh, hello there. It's me, Nobody. And I'm here to show you my super awesome Light Reaper build. Sorry bud, I had to get rid of that helmet, it looks goofy as fuck. But I remember my first time fighting the Light Reaper, and I saw the cinematics where he cut that guy's head off. And all I could think was, those are some cool ass swords. So I had to get me a pair of my own. And once I found out they had a super secret special attack, I just had to start a new character to make a build solely for the purpose of these swords. So with a little experimenting with pita bread, hey baby, using the rebirth chrysalis, I fine-tuned my stats into a maximum damage output for these two swords, with inferno cranked all the way up to 50, agility cranked up to 34, and just a little bit more in vitality, so I won't die as easily. Just a tad bit in radiance and a tad bit in strength. I've completed my build. With these exact stats, I got my sword's attack power up to 714 per sword, which is pretty damn good. And with the right combinations of rings and talismans, along with some good old fire salts, you can make these swords some shredding machines. Although you will have to dodge a lot because it really doesn't poise break too well, these swords still deal a lot of damage. Isn't that right, Grumpy?
Get in my belly!
Well, fuck you too then. Now I have two settings for this build, one for PvE and one for PvP. Well, that's if PvP was working, that is. I mean, it's pretty broken. Timothy, did you hear about PvP? Oh, fuck.
PvP is shite. It's been broken since the launch of the game. Fuck off.
Damn it, Timothy, you need to calm the fuck down. Take a chill pill. Well, that's pretty much it for the intro. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Or don't, because you know people are gonna do what they're gonna do. But thank you for watching. Let's go make us a Light Reaper build. For PvE, I have the Black Feather Ranger Ring, which allows you to deal additional damage with bows and crossbows. I'm not even gonna begin to try to pronounce this name because I can't. Melchior's Ring? ? You have to do a pretty much an in-game quest line to get this ring, but it allows you to deal additional physical damage. And then the Warrior's Claw Talisman, which increases physical damage and physical defense. In case you missed it, you can warp here to the bell room and pick up this little beauty for yourself. You can get there pretty quickly as long as you have the shortcut activated. It's right here in the same room that you rescue the blacksmith. Now be warned, there are a couple enemies out here, plus a umbral parasite, which is bad. But as long as you can take your bow and nuke everybody you come across, because for some reason your bow does a lot more damage than your actual weapon does. So instead of a role-playing game, this game pretty much turns into a shoot-em-up game. I always thought that was weird. How the crossbow deals a whole lot more damage than your actual weapons do, and they have a knockback effect which stuns your targets. But you'll come out here and you can pick up the talisman from this pretty little dead guy here. You would think with 714 attack power, these two swords would deal colossal damage, but it only does about 400 to 300 per hit with dual wielding. Which is very fucking sad in my opinion. And when you one-hand these swords, they deal about maybe 600 damage per hit. A little bit more with heavy attack, but it's probably better just to do light attacks. With fire damage added to your swords, you deal a little bit more damage, maybe about 200 points per hit. And one-handed, it goes all the way up to 700 as promised. But it'd be so much better if you could get 700 plus 700. Because, I mean, that's what it says on the sword. Its attack power is 714. So you'd think it'd be 714. But I guess with his fire defenses and all that, it knocks it down to a whopping 300 without buffs, huh? Well, you work with what you got, and this game is kind of weird in the first place, so. Now with that being said, the crossbow I have is Edict's Aim, and it's a repeating crossbow that automatically reloads itself. And then I have explosive bolts with attack power 1085, which is crazy. But that combined with the Black Feather Ranger Ring, this is pretty much all you need to run through the game. As you can see, 977 damage with each hit, and it has the knockback effect.
Jesus Christ.
That was a little bit too easy. You know things are definitely wrong when your crossbow does more than your swords do. The crossbow is just supposed to be a secondary weapon. It's not supposed to turn into a main weapon that does more damage than any other weapon you have. It's just silly. But okay, enough with that. We done showcased the swords, and I done showed you what the dirty crossbow can do. That did 1031. Woo! But now let me show you what the spells can do. Or as I like to say, the PvP side of things. We're not gonna go with the actual PvP because PvP is actually kind of broken and it takes forever to get match made at the moment with the current patches. And even if you do Isaac's full quest and defeat the Light Reaper at the final spot, you will not be able to do this weapon's special attack for some god-awful reason. But the catalyst I use is Queen Sophia's catalyst. You can get this by doing the Tortured Prisoners questline. It has an S scaling in Inferno and it has 5 spell slots. But I think I'm gonna use a ring to make it go away anyways. The rings I'm using is the Ring of Nightfire to deal additional fire damage and wither damage. The other I use is Barrage Root. It removes 1 spell slot but provides increased spell power. And the talisman I use is the Hysteria pendant. You get this from another side quest from a secret merchant that I will be doing a walkthrough on soon. But it increases spell power. Now that's the key word, spell power. It doesn't say sorceries, it doesn't say inferno, it doesn't say radiance, it says spell power. So it works on any of them. But we're gonna do a little experimenting, just for you guys. The spells we're using is Severing Blade you get from the Light Reaper. Seismic Slam, I'm not sure where you get this, but it's a pretty cool spell. Magma Surge and Inferno Orb so we can just chunk things at people. And this spell comes out super quickly, so it is very spammable. At the first hit, we got about 340 damage. It doesn't do that much.
You gonna eat your cornbread?
And as you can see, he's pretty much whooping our little asses. And this was without any rings or talismans. So now we're gonna add the Knight's Fire Ring on to show you just how much of an increase it gives off. It boosted it up to 357. Okay, let's add another one if we can get one on before dying. That boosted it up to 374. Try one on with the pendant.
Gotcha, bitch!
Ow. Timothy, that was bad. That boosted it up to 349. Okay, get our other ring on. $500 damage per hit. And as you can see, he went down a lot faster. So recap. To make our infernal spells as strong as possible, we're wearing the Hysteria pendant, the Barrage Root, and Ring of Night's Fire. The Ring of Night's Fire deals additional fire damage and wither damage. The Barrage Root removes 1 spell slot but provides increased spell power, and the Hysteria pendant increases spell power, meaning it increases any kind of spell you have. So just for shits and giggles, let's try all the spells now. What's up, Timothy? Sorry about this, bud. 500. 926. Oh, that didn't really get you. Oh, but it leaves lava around to get you later. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of messing you up there, Timothy. Oh, crap. Timothy, behave. Alright, for the final spell, chunk of fireball at you. For 630. Wow. That did a lot more damage than I thought it would. And if they ever fix my special attack, this build would just be super awesome and completed. And they need to make it work in PvP too, because why would you even want it if it doesn't work in PvP?
PvP is broke, dumbass.
I know PvP is broke, Timothy. Leave me alone.
I'm gonna fucking murder your family.
You don't talk that way to me, Timothy. I will murder your family.
I'll make you my bitch. Bitch.
You got some issues, Timothy. Calm the fuck down. I'll throw a fucking fireball at your ass again. Fireballs don't even faze you.
I am your doom. Wake your bitch ass up, Lucky Charms.
Alright, you asked for this. Pulling out the crossbow.
You little bitch ass pulling out a crossbow? You're a fucking bitch.
Shut the fuck up, Timothy. You're being mean today. You're a little grumpy bottoms. You need to calm the fuck down. Leave me alone. Let me finish my video. If they ever fixed the PvP, this game would just be awesome. Because after you beat it a couple times, you would still have something to do, creating new builds and trying them out in PvP. And this Light Reaper build is just awesome with all the buffs. If you're going for physical damage, this is what you would use. And if you're going for spell power, you would use what I showed you before. The Hysteria Pendant, the Ring of Night's Fire, and the Barrage Root. Now you can double up on rings, but the Barrage Root and the Ring of Night's Fire works the best together, but I do not have a second Barrage Root ring, so I don't know about combining two of those together. There's still some experiments you can do for yourself, or you can tweak the stats a little bit. It's totally up to you. But this is my Light Reaper build. I hope it helps you, bros. Until next time, have fun.
Did you enjoy this video? Consider subscribing to the main channel at Mr. Nobody Elden Souls, where it's more focused on invading, or the second channel at Nobody Elden Things, where its focus is on helping and will be the main hub for invading for dummies. Subscribe to both and I promise you will not be disappointed. Thank you for watching, my tarnished, and we will see you next time.
Like and subscribe, or I'll deathblight you in your sleep. This message has been approved by the mayor of Froggytown.